So let's get back into that energy story. Oil prices, I mentioned at the start of the show, climbing roughly 4% for the current week. The Brent crude is now cruising around $87-71 a barrel. It's causing the U.S. West Texas Intermediate trading 84.26, been around up above 82, 83 before the Independence Day holiday yesterday in the United States. And as I mentioned earlier, UBS, that's one of the world's largest bank, says that oil prices or global oil demand will move up by 1.5 million barrels per day against the previous forecast of 1.2 million barrels per day. But UBS and JP Morgan are also forecasting that oil prices, that's the London Brent, will hit $90 a barrel this quarter, third quarter this year. Keep those numbers and forecasts in mind. That's where we are tonight as far as oil prices are concerned. Nat gas down by 2.65%. It is the future price futures for the August delivery this year down by 2.65%. We've seen gas prices down about 5%. Nat gas down about roughly 6% since the start of the year. Step into the world of gasoline. RBOB trading higher, 60 basis points this evening at $2.61. These numbers keep moving at the futures market just as we go into the first full weekend in the month of July. So markets across energy is all getting up because demand outlook is higher from those big economies around the world, China, the US, and others. That's the story in the world of energy. So let me just take this down and keep the story there around gas, because Nigeria is looking to address the limitations to achieving domestic gas-based industrialization and economic prosperity in order to cut energy poverty, and that's according to the latest of the Decade of Gas policy that was inaugurated back in 2021. But in spite of the operating environment challenges, Nigeria's gas policy framework was applauded this week by the Secretary General of the Gas Exporting Countries Forum, Mohammed Hamel. He was speaking virtually to delegates at the energy conference held in Abuja.
Ladies and gentlemen, with due respect to all protocol observed, I extend my warmest greetings to each of you. It is an honor to speak before you today at the Nigerian Oil and Gas Conference. At the outset, I would like to pay tribute to a respected professional and diplomat with whom I had the privilege of collaborating within the framework of OPEC. His final address at this very NOG conference 2 years ago left a lasting impression. The late Mohammed Sanusi Barkindo. May his soul rest in peace. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to recognize Nigeria's long-standing membership in the Gcef. Nigeria actively contributes to the forum, and the staff members from your esteemed country are great assets to the organization. On behalf of the Gcef, I extend heartfelt congratulations to Nigeria on declaring this decade as the Decade of Gas, with the goal of transforming into a gas-powered economy by 2030. Your esteemed country possesses the abundant natural resources, skillful human capital, and innovative capabilities necessary to transform this ambitious goal into a reality. Nigeria's population is projected to reach 370 million people by 2050, positioning it as the third most populous country globally after India and China. This reality underscores both the immense opportunity for economic development and the challenge of meeting escalating demands for food, water, energy, education, healthcare, and employment. This challenge is indeed not unique to Nigeria alone, but resonates across Africa, as highlighted during the inaugural workshop on natural gas for Africa, organized by the GECF on Africa Day. Empowering the growing population and enhancing living standards in an inclusive and sustainable manner will undoubtedly require greater access to energy, reliable, affordable, and sustainable energy. According to the latest GECF Global Gas Outlook projections, African primary energy demand is expected to more than double by 2050. To meet this growing demand, all energy sources and technologies shall contribute, with energy policies and strategies tailored to each country's unique circumstances, capabilities, and priorities. However, as Nigeria has astutely recognized by launching the Decade for Gas, the role of natural gas is pivotal. Available, flexible, and versatile, natural gas, the cleanest of hydrocarbons, plays a crucial role in ensuring energy security and reducing indoor pollution and deforestation, improving urban air quality, lowering greenhouse gas emissions, and providing stability to renewable energy systems. Last but not least, as a key feedstock in fertilizer production, natural gas supports food security and helps eradicate hunger. Global demand for natural gas is projected to increase by 34% over the period to 2050, with its share in the global energy mix expected to rise from 23% today to 26% by 2050. The cumulative investment required for upstream and midstream sectors is projected to exceed $9 trillion. Calls to halt investment in natural gas threaten market stability and future supply security. This stance is particularly unjust for African countries, which bear no historical responsibility for climate change and contribute only 3% to global greenhouse gas emissions. This nation should not be penalized for utilizing their natural resources to uplift their populations out of poverty. The Algiers Declaration, adopted by the Gcef 7th Summit, underscored the urgent necessity for timely investment and seamless flow of financial resources to ensure energy security and maintain market stability. The summit also highlighted the crucial role of technology in enhancing the security, affordability, and sustainability of natural gas. Member countries have decided to expand their cooperation in this area, as exemplified by the inauguration of the Gas Research Institute.